This is the Microsoft Arc mouse. Let's see if it is any good. There you have it. Reminds me of an old Motorola Pebble phone. So that is how to turn it on. Back off. And it sort of sits flat. When it's off, it'll just rest. Anyway, you pull right here. A couple batteries inside. You gotta pop it on. The light is blinking. I think that indicates it's in pairing mode. You hold this for a couple seconds, 3 to 5 seconds. It's supposed to blink rapidly. That's not doing that, but it might be in pairing mode still. All right, let's check the vertical and horizontal scrolling. The vertical, of course, that's pretty standard on everything. It's up and down. Now, one program we can test it right here is Ableton Live. You don't have to have this. I'm just trying, because I know it goes up and down. I've got my Apple Mighty Mouse, and it's got the 360 scroll wheel in the center. Let's see if we can see this. I should probably zoom in otherwise in this, but now there's a scroll right there, and I will use that mouse in a sec, but I'm using the Arc mouse right now. Let's just put a bunch of audio tracks in here, and then we will expand them and see if the vertical and horizontal, yeah, okay, there we go. The vertical is working just fine. Yeah, it's a little sticky. It works okay. Now, if I was to zoom in, then let's try the left and right, the horizontal. Oh, that's abysmal. Yeah, the left and right on this mouse is horrible. So we've got up and down here. Left and right sucks. Let's use the Mighty Mouse that I've got with the ball. There we go. Yeah, that one works great. So I go left and right just fine. Up and down just fine. That one's actually a little slower than I remember it being, left and right on horizontal. But now let's go back to the Arc mouse. Left, right. Yeah, left and right is abysmal. It barely works at all. That'd be a last resort type of thing. Up and down, vertical seem to work okay. But when you push down, so if you go to scroll up and you push your finger down the slope towards the front of the mouse, it does tend to chatter because it's that odd plasticky type of stuff. Pulling back towards yourself to scroll down seems to work just fine. Now, if we go, it keeps losing its track. This mouse so far has not impressed me very much. If we go to the Microsoft Mouse and Keyboard Center, left click, we can swap them left, right, 3. I've got disabled the scroll settings though. Vertical, I don't know why you would want vertical and horizontal. Why would you want those the scrolling off? Maybe if you accidentally touch and you don't do any scrolling, if you just use the scroll bar and click and hold, then I guess I could see somebody using that. I like my scroll sensitivity high, which, hey, maybe I should have already had that on. No, it does not do too terribly well. And actually, that didn't seem to affect anything. Let's go back to, let's just do low. See how that works. Low is a little bit slower, I could tell. And I don't know of, there's programs you can get to change the DPI on this, but within this app itself from Microsoft, I don't think you can. Ooh, you can make bigger, smaller. And along with this app, you get the keyboard. You can modify that too. Type. But we are concerned with the Arc mouse, and this thing was $60, I think, on Prime Day, but now just disconnected. What? So although this mouse does somewhat work, I honestly can't recommend this thing. I might send it back to Amazon. The first one that I got actually was messed up. It did not work at all. It would not pair. I swapped the batteries, tried using a different computer. Absolutely nothing would work. It turned out it's an actual faulty unit. This one's not faulty. I think it's just, honestly, they're kind of junk. It keeps losing what I'm doing. Oh, here we go. Here's DPI settings. I don't know how I didn't see that. What I prefer, 1800. There we go. Oh, hi, Kitty. Yeah, it does not affect the scrolling whatsoever, the DPI. I think it would, but it was worth a shot. I mean, it does work as a mouse. What I've got on here is it's a PlayStation pad, which I highly doubt PlayStation. I doubt Sony made this themselves. But my Apple mouse with the Mighty Mouse wired one has worked forever on this thing, and it works fantastic. So I don't see a reason why the Arc mouse wouldn't then work. The only thing I can think of is that it keeps timing out, but it's jumping all over the place. I can't make hide no hair of this. I don't recommend this mouse. 2.5 out of 10 clicks. It works sometimes. I could do a lot more testing, but I don't really want to at this point. I would honestly just send this thing back. This is not endorsed by Microsoft, and if it was, I didn't think they would like this very much. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.